Hi guys, this is Aaron with another episode of ZenHow. Some of you may have realised we're in Hong Kong, a city with incredible skylines and unique skyscraper architecture. Exploring the city can take hours, a great opportunity to try out my new ZenFone 4 Max. The ZenFone 4 Max has enough battery to last for days. It has a 5000 mAh battery with 46 days of standby 4G time or 40 hours of 3G talk time. Fully charged, it has enough battery to watch 10 movies. But what makes the ZenFone 4 Max really stand out from its predecessors is its rear dual lens camera. It has a 13 megapixel camera and a super wide angle camera with a 120-degree view angle. This gives you 200% wider view, which is perfect for landscape and action-style photography. Okay, so why are we really here? Today, I'm going to show you a photographic technique which is quite time-consuming but can produce some staggering images. Yes, I'm talking about hyperlapse. Hyperlapse photography is essentially a kind of time-lapse photography. In time-lapse, we take a series of photos of the same object within a certain period of time, stitch them together into a single piece of footage. For hyperlapse, we do the same thing, but also add camera movement. Because we're going to take plenty of photos, you have to make sure there's enough space on the phone's internal memory. This shouldn't be much of a concern for ZenFone 4 Max users. It comes with a crazy 64 gig internal memory, and if this isn't enough for you, you can add another 256 gig additional micro SD card into the triple slot. Okay, let's start. I've put the phone on the tripod. It's now time to frame our image. For any time-lapse or hyperlapse, we have to switch our camera into manual mode, where we'll have absolute control over the consistency of every image. Next, we'll set the ISO, shutter speed, and the white balance. We have to choose a reference point for our object to make sure it stays in the same place within the frame. For this, we'll use a 6-point grid. So every time you move the tripod, you have to adjust the position of the camera too. To keep the distance of your moves consistent, you can use your foot. So for every shot that you take, move the tripod 1 foot. So how many photos will we have to take? Let's say the average video is either 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second. If we want to do our time lapse for 5 seconds, we're looking at either 120 photos or 150. Which will also mean 120 steps. Well, that took us some time, and the battery almost didn't go down at all, which is really helpful because this phone doubles as a power bank, which I'm going to use to charge my other devices. So let's go and take some more photos. Then I will show you how to make them into a hyperlapse. So, we have about 150 images we took at the Bank of China Tower. We're going to stitch them all together and export them as a video. We can do this by downloading them onto the computer and using a video editing software, or we can simply download a new Android app called Lapsit Pro. First, we open the app and select Gallery. Next, we select Import and choose the View Details. Let's tease a look at what some of the options can do. In the Info section, we can choose the square modes, which are most suitable for Facebook, flip the sequence, or play it backwards. In Trim, we can change the starting frame and the ending frame. In Render, we can make sure all the settings are right. For example, interval, frame rate, size, and quality of the final video. If you like, there's effects and music options too in this section. Okay, finally, we just need to give our video a name and hit Create Video. There, done. Let's play it and see what we have. Well, that wasn't bad, was it? It's getting dark now. Let's go back to Central and try some night shots. Alright guys, that's the end of our Hong Kong episode of ZenHow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and I'll catch you next time.